Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for Game 2 of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic between your Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers and the Kansas Christian College Falcons. The Falcons come into tonight 1-0 after a big win in Nebraska against Union College. This is the opener for your Mid-American Pioneers, 0-0 on the season. Pioneers are coached by legendary head coach Rocky Lamar in his 36th and final season at the helm. He's currently the all-time active wins leader in the NAIA, and a massive upgrade at assistant coach this year as Adam Hepker returns to take over the reins of three-time All-American and national champion Adam Hepker. And here comes the tip. Pioneers, Cameron Brady, 6'7" junior from Salt Lake City, into jump center, and Kansas Christian College controls the tip. Ball's on the right wing to Ishmael Hook, guarded by Anthony Brown. They swing it to the top of the key to Jackson Hall. Hall back to Hook. Little 4-out 1-in look from Kansas Christian College. And a turnover, that's going to be poked away by Cameron Brady. And eventually possession's going to be gained by Darnell Miller, who throws it up the floor to Anthony Brown. Anthony skips it in the corner to Trey Brown. Trey, top of the key. Darnell Miller, first touch, top of the key, three, no good. Rebound from Hook. The 6'6" guard, Ishmael Hook from Houston, Texas, brings it across the timeline. Gives it over to Devon Brown, and Devon Brown's going to get called for a carrying violation. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Kansas Christian College. Good sign early for Pioneer defense. Full court pressure here from the Falcons. Little token 2-2-1. Might trap you if you pick it up near midcourt. Trey Brown swings it over to Darnell Miller. Inside Anthony Brown. He gets 2 feet in the paint. Kicks to Pedro Lopes. Lopes drives. Shot fake. Kicks to Cameron Brady. Brady goes baseline. Dumps it off inside to Pedro Lopes, who kicks it outside to Trey Brown for 3, no good. And rebound control by the Falcons. That was Jahis Jordan who brings it across the timeline, and he's going to find Hook at the top of the key, and Hook knocks down a 3-0 lead early here for Kansas Christian. Right back the other way, full court outlet to Darnell Miller. His layup no good. Cameron Brady, put back try no good, and Cameron's going to control a second offensive rebound there and draw a foul. Looks like foul is going to be called underneath on Marvin Stubbs, the freshman from the Bahamas. And the Pioneers throw it in baseline out of bounds underneath. Trey Brown inbounds it. Hits Pedro Lopes, top of the key. Comes off a pin down, and he gets the ball back top of the key. Pedro screens in for Miller. Darnell Miller kicks it back to Lopes. Pedro Lopes to Trey Brown. High ball screen. Trey comes off, navigating to the left side. Kicks to Miller. Miller shot fake. Gets 2 feet in the paint, and he's going to skip it out to Trey Brown. Trey Brown, another 3 on the way, too strong. 0 for 3 from three-point lane early on are the Pioneers, and here comes KCC. Another turnover. Trey Brown just picks his pocket. He's going to go coast to coast. Right hand on the left side. Pretty finish from Trey Brown. Gets the Pioneers on the board. KCC back the other way. Here's Hook, top of the key. Swings it over to Jackson Hall. Hall tries to feed the post. That's 6'3" Marvin Stubbs posting up 6'7" Cameron Brady, and Brady knocks it away. Falcons will retain possession. Hall inbounds it to Hook. Ishmael Hook going to hand it off. This is Jahis Jordan, freshman out of Houston, Texas, being guarded by Darnell Miller. Miller, good ball pressure. Swings it to Jackson Hall. Number 0, Hall with a floater from the right wing. He can really shoot the 3. Hit 3 threes last year for 9 points here in the opener of this Uphouse Memorial Classic. Trey drives him off the three-point line and forces a tough shot. Trey's going to drive and kick. Anthony Brown at the top of the key. You can count that. That's an assist for Trey Brown, who led the Heart of America Athletic Conference last year in assists, maybe the last 2 years. One here early as he hits a wide-open sharpshooting Anthony Brown, top of the key, 5'3" Pioneers. Anthony guarding Hook, top of the key. He's going to drive left, hits Hall. Hall shoots another floater on the baseline, no good. Tough shot, 0 for 2 on that floater now. Cameron Brady brings it across. He finds Anthony Brown. Anthony hesitates, top of the key, gets both feet in the paint. He's going to draw the contact and finish over the front of the rim. And 1 for Anthony Brown. AB's got a quick first step, but when you shoot the 3 as well as he does, you look a lot quicker because all you got to do is raise your eyebrows to the rim. Guys jump at you. That's what happened there. Ant with a hesitation move, gets both feet in the paint. Gives the Pioneers a 7-3 lead, and he'll have 1 free throw, and we'll be right back after this 30-second timeout. Stay with us. Pioneer Sports Network, MNUsports.com. We're back after a 30-second timeout. One shot for Anthony Brown. Drew Smith has checked in for the Pioneers, senior out of Kansas City. His first action of the evening, and Anthony's able to knock down the free throw. 8-3, 17 minutes to play. Drew's going to pick the ball up half court. Now they swing it over to Ishmael Hook, guarded by Anthony Brown. Going to ice the ball screen on the left wing, and Anthony's going to block Hook's shot and deflect it off of him. That's going to be out of bounds, Pioneer ball. The Falcons went wing ball screen on the left side. Brown and Lops able to ice it, keep it on that side, and Anthony with a great contest, able to block the shot out of bounds off of Ishmael Hook. Token pressure from the Falcons. Pioneers break it. Trey Brown enters the post to Pedro. Lops hits Cameron Brady. Cameron one dribble to the right side. Just that pull-up jumper. He's automatic from 15 feet and in. 10-3 Pioneers. Smith pressuring the basketball. Jackson Hall with it. High ball screen on the right side. Pioneers ice it. Another turnover for the Falcons. Long outlet pass from Cameron Brady and a great touch pass from Trey Brown. Anthony Brown's going to throw it down. That'll make the highlight reel at the end of the season. Half-second outlet touch pass and a rim rattler on the other end. 12-3 the score. Ishmael Hook knocked a three down on the early going, and it's been a 12-0 run before you could blink. Ball screen on the right wing. Drew Smith gets through it. Trey Brown deflects it to half court. Falcons retain possession. Freshman guard gets all the way into the lane, and he's stripped again. Here's another turnover. Pioneers running. Smith has it on the left wing. He finds Anthony Brown, right wing. This time, too much. Every once in a while, you'll see a good shooter miss bad after they've had a highlight play or a dunk because they got so much adrenaline. Got to take a little bit off that shot. That one would have been good from 40 feet. And the Falcons with yet another turnover. Anthony Brown in transition, in and out with the left hand, gets all the way to the rim and wanted an and-one call. The official's going to call a foul on the floor. Little head and shoulder fake, left-handed in and out from Anthony Brown, gets all the way into the paint, draws the foul. That's 3 team fouls for the Falcons now. Darnell Miller checks back in, as well as Jake Alexander, junior from McPherson, Kansas. His first action tonight. Trey Brown inbounds, hits Cameron Brady at the elbow. Brady goes one dribble to his right, spins back over his shoulder, and like I said, 15 feet in, you can go ahead and put 2 points on the board. Cameron Brady's 2 for 2, 14-3 Pioneers. Drew Smith picks the ball up on the right wing, comes a high ball screen. He gets through all of them. Good defenders don't get screened. I haven't seen Drew get screened in 2 years. Darnell Miller guards the ball in the right corner. Enter the post. Alexander guards it there. And Devon Brown able to go up and over his left shoulder, right-handed jump hook. And Brown's on the scoreboard. Here comes Trey Brown the other way. Spread ball screen from Brady. They hit Darnell Miller coming up out of the corner. Darnell's able to get 2 feet in the paint. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Pioneers retain possession. Trey Brown going to inbound underneath. What a pass from Trey Brown. Cameron Brady ducks in on the ball side, draws the defense's attention, and Jake Alexander just slips behind his defender. Pretty touch pass from Trey Brown for the easy 2. Great cut there from Alexander as well. High ball screen, top of the key. Drew Smith guards it. Now Alexander guarding the top. Ball's reversed to the right wing. That's Jovens Hyacinth with the ball. He drives and kicks to Ishmael Hook, wide open in the right corner. Three's no good. Rebounded by Trey Brown. Trey gets his feet tangled up, throws a full court outlet. Caught by Cameron Brady, and he's fouled. In the act of shooting, I can't tell. They're going to give him 2 shots. I've been petitioning this for years. Nobody cares what I have to say, but I think you should get an assist if your pass leads to a foul and they go 2 for 2 at the line. If that's the case, Trey would have averaged about 30 assists last year. See if Cam can go 2 for 2 here or if I jinxed him. First one's up and good. Anthony Brown checks back in. He's going to give Trey a breather. Be interesting to watch the Pioneers, how they play with Trey Brown off the floor. The only true point guard on the roster now, with Blake Spellman graduating a year ago. They go point guard by committee. Darnell Miller, Drew Smith, Anthony Brown. We'll see who runs the point here. Cameron does go 2 for 2. I'll give Trey the de facto assist there, and here come the Falcons. 18-5 is the lead. Passes enter to the left wing. Miller guards it there. Smith guarding top of the key. Now right side, Jackson Hall with the ball. He's going to swing it over to Adavante Johnson. Johnson to Devin Brown. Brown to Hyacinth. Ball's on the left wing. He drives right, spins back to his left, gets all the way to the rim, off the glass, no good. Cameron Brady and Anthony Brown battling each other for the rebound there, and the Falcons end up coming up with it. And Hyacinth finds himself wide open in the right corner, but he can't capitalize. Misses another three-point attempt. Rebound, Drew Smith. Here come the Pioneers. Darnell Miller, crossover left to right, gets all the way to the rack, and he draws a foul. 2 free throws coming for Darnell. It's fantastic to see Darnell Miller playing in uniform on this court. It's been a couple of years where that kid has put in more time and energy to get back to being able to play basketball, and it's a real treat to see him having success as he knocks down his first free throw. Pedro Lops checks back in for Cameron Brady. Pioneers sticking to a 7-man rotation here early. Of course, there's a big 6'8" guy named Caleb Jones McCrary in a polo on the bench. We hope to see him in action very soon. That rotation will quickly climb to 8 when he gets back on the floor for the Pioneers. Be a big addition, transfer out of Kansas City, Kansas Community College. KCC attacks on the right wing. Hyacinth drops a pass off to Ishmael Hook, and he's going to draw a foul and go to the free throw line. We're going to get Pedro Lops with that foul. Went straight up with the arms. I guess the referee's saying he got him with the body. 20-5 is your score, 13:23 left in the first half, and Hook goes to the line for 2. Can't convert on the first one. Anytime someone misses a free throw in Cook Center, you can pretty much guarantee Ryan Robinson's down there whooping up somebody. Causes a lot of missed free throws. He's even on the scouting report of plenty of opposing teams in our conference. Hook's able to overcome Ryan's whooping and knock down a second shot, makes it 20-6. Alexander brings it across half court against the pressure. Breaks the pressure, gets all the way into the lane. Gets right to the front of the top of the charge circle, comes to a jump stop on balance, knocks down a little floater, 22-6 your score. Good play by Alexander there. Best thing to run against ball pressure is nothing. Just go by it and score, and that's what Jake did there. Just blow right past the ball pressure, gets to the rim, easy basket. Pedro Lopes straight up and blocks this one. Blocks the shot and comes down with the ball. Let's give him a block, a steal, and a rebound there. Why not? Anthony Brown kicks over to Darnell Miller on the right side. Miller attacks to his left, gets all the way to the rim. Might have drawn contact, no whistle. KCC the rebound. Here comes Hyacinth. He gets all the way into the lane, little Euro step, and finds his teammate, that's Devon Brown, at the rim for 2. Good play by Hyacinth. Get to the rim, throw it where the help came from, easy layup. Pioneers, as they always do under Coach Lamar, are going to run after a made basket. Jake Alexander finds his way to the free throw line, gets all the way to the rim, shot fake, draws a foul. Trey Brown checks back in for the Pioneers. And right after I pointed out I would love to see who plays point guard when Trey's out of the game, I didn't even notice who played point guard. I'm not sure they even had an offensive set in that 2.5 minutes. Inbounds play, Trey gives it to Pedro Lops. Comes off a pin down. Anthony Brown slipped to the rim, unable to get it to him. Trey gives it to Anthony in the left corner now. Brown for 3, no good. Ball's batted around, and there's Jake Alexander coming up with an offensive rebound and drawing a foul. That's what he does so well. When the Pioneers are at their best and when Jake is at his best is when they're playing with high energy and attacking the offensive glass. Provides a huge spark for this offense when things get stagnant. When he's flying to the boards, grabbing an offensive rebound, and he's going to find his way to the free throw line. Raekwon Frazier checks in for the Falcons, his first action tonight. And Alexander able to knock down the front end of the 1-on-1. It's game 1, so everyone thought it was a 2-shot foul, I guess. They were taken off early. Jake knew he had another one. Shot number 2 upcoming. And it's up and good. So Jake is perfect from the floor, 2 for 2, and 2 for 2 at the line for 6 points here early on. And Adavante Johnson brings the ball across the timeline, tries to enter it to Vince Smith on the right wing, and that is yet another turnover for the Falcons. My producer Jalen over here playing some taunting music after the turnover. Trey Brown gets the Pioneers set up in a half-court set. He's going to enter it to Jake on the right side. Jake throws a lob entry pass to Anthony Brown, isolated in the post, and Ant with a great catch, unable to convert into his right-handed jump hook, just misfired. After a really difficult catch, Heisen comes down, no pass possession, pull up three, no good. Anthony Brown the rebound, pushing the other way. Darnell Miller on the wing, kicks it to Jake Alexander, right corner. Alexander three's up and good. We've seen him get hot. He was 12 for 12 from the floor to start a game against Graceland last year, and he's 5 for 5 shooting now. 3 for 3 from the floor, 2 for 2 at the line. He's up to 9 points, and the Pioneers lead 27-8. We'll be back after this timeout. And we're back after that full timeout from the Falcons. Head coach Jamie Sellers' first season, although he's plenty of experience in the game of basketball, some time in the NBA G League is on the coaching staff in various roles. It's going to be a big addition to the Falcons program. As well as Jim Poteet on the sidelines in his impressive 57th season as a college basketball coach. Kind of a legend in the small college coaching game. It's great to see him still on the sideline. Probably not what they drew up coming out of the timeout is yet another turnover for the Falcons, and here come Trey Brown and the Pioneers setting up a half-court set. There's a staggered double for Anthony Brown coming out of the corner. He's going to curl it. Jake Alexander, who set the first screen, pops back to the top of the key, and he hit another one. He's got 12, hasn't missed a shot. 30-8 is your lead. Great set coming out of the timeout. It's the way to execute. You bring a player like Anthony Brown, an All-American, off a staggered double. Two guys go with him. Jake's able to pop, hit a three, and now he's going to get a dunk on the fast break. Off a pass from Anthony Brown, and he's up to 14 and hasn't missed. KCC back the other way. Adavante Johnson answers with a three right in front of the Pioneers bench. Alexander's running the floor. He's going to get another one. Up and under, reverse layup, and he couldn't get it to go. I didn't think he was going to shoot 100% from the floor this season, but I was going to see how long it could go. Made it about 9.5 minutes. Impressive start from Alexander and the Pioneers. Hyacinth, dribble drive, kicks, hits to Johnson in the right corner, 2 in a row from that spot. We've now established that he can make corner threes. Trey Brown pushes the other way, hits Darnell Miller on the left side. Now Cameron Brady at the elbow. Cameron's going to turn and face, go back to Miller. Darnell's looking to answer with a three of his own. Left it short. Here comes the Falcons. Adavante Johnson, who's just hit 2 in a row, shoots a pull-up three. Little heat check, no good. Heat checks, also known as bad shots in the coaching community, although that one looked great, just rimmed out. Trey Brown comes off the drag ball screen, tries to skip it to the corner. Anthony Brown saves it. Back to Trey, he's going to drive in the lane. Tries to take a tough shot, right hand on the left side, no good, and here comes KCC. Hyacinth, dribble drive, gets all the way into the paint, finds a cutter, and it's sent away by Anthony Brown. Long outlet, Cameron Brady to Trey Brown. They're going to find Alexander again. He leaves this one short. Offensive rebound, Cam Brady, and Brady's going to be fouled. Free throw's a welcome sight now for the Pioneers. A little bit of a helter-skelter couple minutes there. Great way to get yourself back in the rhythm is the media timeout, although I was going to say get yourself to the free throw line. But under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. That's our media timeout. Pioneers lead 32, Falcons 14. We'll be back right after this. we get back from the media timeout, Cameron Brady will have 2 foul shots. Pioneers lead 32-14, 9 minutes and 21 seconds here in the first half of Game 2 of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic. Pedro Lops back in the game for the Pioneers, along with Anthony Brown, Drew Smith, and Trey Brown. Cameron knocks down the first free throw. And he's able to go 2 for 2. Pioneers will drop back, set up their half-court defense. Jarice Jordan brings the ball across the timeline in a horn set, comes off a screen from Hooks, kicks it to the right corner. Vince Smith drives baseline, tries to find Hooks, popping back to the right wing, and turns the ball over, throws it out of bounds. Pioneer basketball. Trey's gonna set the offense in the half court for Mid-America. Box set, enters to the right wing. Brady looking to go post ISO to Anthony Brown, not there. Sets a shuffle screen for Cameron Brady. He's wide open on the left block. Trey gets it to him and turns over his left shoulder off the glass. This one too strong, no good. Rebound by Raekwon Frazier. Pioneers been running that Carolina box set for years and years. And Hyacinth drives in, looking for a foul call, doesn't get it. Pioneers rebound, long outlet to Trey Brown. Excellent job by Trey, coming to a jump stop, shot fake, gets the defender off his feet, doesn't panic, pivots, finds a cutting Cameron Brady for an easy 2, and that's another assist from Trey Brown. I will contend with you that 3 years ago, Trey Brown shoots that ball, and his growth as a player and as a point guard comes to a jump stop, finds a cutter, great play. I can't wait to see the stats at halftime, but the turnover numbers have to be staggering from the Falcons here early. Great ball pressure from the Pioneer defense. Crosses midcourt here. Set up a horns look. Enters the ball to Pedro at the high post. Anthony Brown comes off a zoom action. That's a pin down screen from Drew Smith and a handoff from Pedro Lops. And he's able to get downhill, get 2 feet in the paint, draw some contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Really hard action to guard there. A pin down followed by a dribble handoff. You get a really, really good player, the ball going downhill. You can't go under because he can shoot it. If you go over, it's just like a ball screen. You're going to have to help on the roller. If you switch it, Pedro's got a guard on him, or you've got Anthony Brown going by a big, just good action offensively. Anthony Brown knocks down the first shot, and he's 2 for 2 at the line. 38-14 is the score. Drew Smith picks the ball up near the timeline at half court. Best on-ball defender the Pioneers have. And Jarice Jordan wanted no part of it, gets rid of the ball. Vince Smith drives right, kicks it off to the left side. His teammate drives left, no good, too strong on the layup. Rebound Cameron Brady. Pioneers slow it down a bit. Gonna find Anthony Brown left side. And just a horrendous call. Cameron Brady is posting up, showing both hands, and is called for an offensive foul. Contrary to popular belief, it is not illegal to be bigger and stronger than your opponent. Second team foul. Cam will shake it off. That's his first foul. No foul issues at all for the Pioneers. That's just 2 team fouls now. 9 for the Falcons. Pioneers will shoot 2 the rest of the way on a whistle. Drew Smith ices a ball screen on the left side. Again, Jordan gets rid of it. They go to Hyacinth, guarded well by Brady on the perimeter. Hyacinth shoots a pull-up jumper over the long, outstretched arms of Cameron Brady and banks it home from 15 feet. Brown brings it across, gives it to Lops, hands off to Anthony Brown, and now they're going to be in their continuity ball screen stuff. Wing ball screen, Drew Smith off to Lops. Lops to Trey Brown. Trey comes off, turns down a 3, throws a skip pass intercepted by Jackson Hall. Hall's going to push the other way. He can shoot it. Got to pick him up in transition. And Vince Smith found a cutter that was unable to handle his bounce pass, or he had a layup. The Falcons missed Jackson Hall on the near side. He was open for 3, and he can really shoot it. Can't leave him. And Jake Alexander checks back in. This time for Cameron Brady. Pioneers going to get right back into their continuity ball screen offense. It's continuous wing ball screen. One guy cuts through, Secondary guard takes the ball, comes off a ball screen from your big. This time Lopp sets it for Trey Brown. Trey's able to come off, swings it back to Anthony Brown, makes the extra pass to Trey, who has a wide open shot, unable to knock it down, but good offense, good ball movement from the Pioneers. If that shot would have gone in, Pedro Lopp doesn't get credit for an assist, but he should, because he rolled hard to the basket and drew help side defenders, which brings in an open shot for a good shooter at the top of the key. Kansas Christian College brings it back across. Drew Smith ices the ball screen. Again, he goes over 2 ball screens, never got touched. Tried to ice it, didn't, but still didn't get hit. Forces a miss. Anthony Brown with the rebound. Long outlet to Drew Smith. That's a Utah basket. 2 easy ones for Drew Smith. And Trey Brown's guarding the ball. They swing it off to Jackson Hall. He catches it on the right wing, drives left, driving kick. Then Smith drives baseline, gets inside, kicks to a teammate who's shaped up from the block, and he's able to knock it down in the middle of the lane. That was Devon Brown. Good driving kick there from Vince Smith. Pioneers trying to set up the offense. Ball on the right side. Anthony Brown swings it to Pedro. Lops is going to set a ball screen here for Drew Smith. Nope, Drew turns it down, hits Pedro, goes and screens away for Trey Brown. Trey gets it, driving to the middle of the lane, draws 2, gets all the way to the rim. And the whistle was blown early, and they're going to call a foul on Lops rolling to the basket. Maybe saying he rolled through the defender there. Didn't appear that the defender had a legal guarding position to me. Pedro has every right to roll to the rim. But that'll be a second foul, so he'll take a seat. Trey Brown's going to take a seat and rest here for a moment as well as Darnell Miller checks back in. So does Cameron Brady. Ball screen on the left side. Miller and Brady guarding it. Ends up becoming a switch. Now Alexander guarding Brown at the top of the key. Brown drives right, gets all the way to the rim, and layup is able to go in. Thought for a moment there that might have been offensive interference. But they're going to say that number 4 from the Falcons, his first action today, that is someone not listed on the roster. Can't tell you who it is, but he looked like he tapped the ball. Did not. Basket's good from Devon Brown. Darnell Miller gets 2 feet in the paint. He's going to be in the paint all the time. Really tough to keep in front off the dribble. He kicks it out to Anthony Brown. Help side defender was a little bit late. Feet still moving. And Darnell's going to go to the line for 2.
That's his first 10th team foul.
Man, it's good to see fans back in the Cook Center this year. Albeit a lot of them are having to sit upstairs, but we got a nice crowd here tonight. A little bit more energy in the building than just having parents with masks on. And got to do what you got to do. We're going through a tough time with a pandemic and all that, but it's great to see a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of energy back in the Cook Center for basketball season, as it should be. Darnell Miller knocks down both free throws. 42-20 is your score, just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Nice pull-up jumper here as a response. That's Ben Smith on the right wing. 1 or 2 dribble pull-up. Darnell goes right back at him, blows by the primary defender. Help side comes over, causes a miss. Falcons retain possession. That ball's going to go back to Vince Smith, and he's hit 2 in a row, this time with 3 in front of the bench. He can get going. Kansas City native, seen him have some big scoring games at Northeast High School. 42-25 is your score. Drew Smith takes the handoff from Brady over to Jake Alexander. Dribble handoff, Miller. Miller shot fake, drives into the lane. He's all the way to the rim. Once again, can't keep him out of the paint, and he lays it up and in. Good take by Darnell Miller. Falcons back the other way. Ball on the right wing. High ball screen from Devon Brown. Drew Smith contests, might have got a piece of it. Trying to draw a foul, they won't give it to him. Smith gets credit for what would have been a highlight play with the behind-the-back pass to Anthony Brown. Anthony goes up for the stuff and couldn't quite get his feet under him. He's going to laugh about that one in the film session tomorrow. Would have been a nasty highlight with Drew Smith dropping a behind-the-back pass and Anthony going off 2 feet. He's a great 1-foot jumper. He can get you off 2, but couldn't quite get up to finish that one. And the Falcons will take over. 44-25 your score. Drew Smith, guarding the ball. Jake Alexander now at the top of the key. Anthony gets a deflection, but Jackson Hall is able to retain possession. He drives left, kicks to the corner. Quick head fake and a baseline drive from Johnson. Ball out to the right wing. That's Vince Smith again. Smith no good. Jake Alexander goes for the rebound, tips it to Drew Smith, keeps it alive, and Pioneers get it. That was Jarvis Jordan, not Johnson, excuse me. Cameron Brady has the ball on the left elbow. He's going to turn and face, double team, kicks it back out wisely. Trey Brown drives baseline, 2 feet in the paint, drops it off Anthony Brown. Pretty play. Eyes sell lies, and Trey Brown's eyes are looking in the corner, and he no-look drops it off to a cutting Anthony Brown for an easy layup. Great offense. Jarvis Jordan swings it to Jackson Hall. That's a deep 3. Hits the right corner of the backboard. Rebounded by Cameron Brady. Trey Brown attacks on the left side. Drive and kick. Jake Alexander would have knocked down yet another 3, but offensive foul is going to be called. Jackson Hall slides over and takes the charge there. Ishmael Hook going to check back in for the Falcons. Just 4 personal fouls now for the Pioneers. And Jarvis Jordan brings the ball across timeline. Going to enter the offense. It's a double high ball screen. Hook rolls to the basket, as does Devon Brown. They go inside to Brown. He posts hard. Good job sealing off his position. Catches the bounce pass and puts it up for the easy 2. Trey Brown probes, drive and kick to Jake Alexander, who knocks down another 3. I'm telling you, when he's hot, he's hot. He's up to 17 points in the first half, and another assist for Brown. 3 Pioneers on the floor right now in double figures. Anthony Brown, Jake Alexander, and Cameron Brady. And a tough basket there by Christian Vendetta. Excuse me, that's Jarvis Jordan. Jordan with the tough basket on the other. And Pioneers turn the ball over. Here comes Vince Smith the other way. Alexander does a great job going vertical. Offensive rebound by the Falcons, but Cameron Brady sends it away. He had 35 blocks last year. He can really get up. Vince Smith shot fakes, attacks. Gonna draw another foul on Trey Brown, I believe. That's only his second. It's all right. But with just a minute to play here, I would imagine he'll take a seat for the rest of the half. Don't let him get his third. Almost like I know that Rocky Lamar guy pretty well as Darnell Miller sprints to the scorer's table. And Smith unable to convert on his first free throw. Darnell Miller does check in for Trey Brown. So it's Miller, Smith, Anthony Brown, Jake Alexander, and Brady on the floor for the Pioneers, probably for the final minute 19 of the half here with a 20-point lead. Vince Smith knocks down the free throw, cuts into that lead a bit, and Miller will bring it up for the Pioneers. Guessing they're going to get back into that continuity ball screen action. Called Bulldog. No, they're going to run Carolina. Anthony Brown posts it up. And Jake tries to throw a lob post-entry pass that deflects off the front of the rim, stolen away by the Falcons. And Jordan gets into the paint, kicks it to Devon Brown, no good. Rebound Jarvis Jordan, and he finishes on the left side. Good play by Jarvis Jordan there. 2-for-1 situation here for the Pioneers. Miller with the ball top of the key. Comes off the screen from Brady. Now Brady, handoff Drew Smith. Right side, he's going to re-screen, shoot his pull-up jumper. And once again, they're going to get the Pioneer big men for rolling through the defender. That one was an illegal screen. We'll see that on film. If a player goes under the screen, you can't just wipe them out. Although I wish you could. It's a dumb rule. But he got Drew Smith wide open for his shot. Just let Drew take his pull-up or get all the way to the basket. Reset. Live to fight another day. Oh, well. Second foul for Cameron Brady. 27 seconds to play. Pioneers should get the last shot if they don't give up an offensive rebound. Brady and Miller ice a ball screen. Vince Smith shoots a pull-up on the right wing. Tries to bank it in. No good, but there's Devon Brown. He puts it in off the glass. Cuts the lead to 15. 13 seconds to play. Pioneers will have the last shot. Darnell Miller has the ball near midcourt. High ball screen coming from Brady. Nope, he leaves. It's going to be an isolation. And Darnell Miller, pressured 40 feet from the goal, picks up a foul on Jarice Jordan. Ill-advised foul there, as Miller was so far from the basket. Now you're going to give him 2 freebies. A good foul shooter with a chance to get Pioneers over 50 with just under 2 seconds to go in the first half. And Miller's first one's on the way. It's good. 1.9 seconds remaining. Make or miss. There will be no more than 2 dribbles before the Falcons have to fire one up. 16-point lead now for Pioneers. Darnell Miller's second foul shot up and good. Make that 17. And there's Jackson Hall. One bounce. Had one more if he wanted it. He's it from half court. And it's going to be a little bit wide. Just outside. Pioneers lead 51-34. Big first half from Jake Alexander. Thanks for being with us here at the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic. We'll be back in about 12 minutes with some stats and updates from the end of the first half. Stay with us. MNUsports.com, Pioneer Sports Network. Welcome back to the second half of Game 2 of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic. Pioneers lead the Kansas Christian College Falcons 51-34. Pioneers led in scoring in that first half by Jake Alexander with 17, 6 of 8 shooting. Anthony Brown with 12. Cameron Brady had 10 points and 9 rebounds, just one away from a double-double in the first half. And Trey Brown put up 6 assists and 2 steals in that first half. The Falcons were led in scoring by Devon Brown, 6 of 9 from the floor, big presence inside. He had 12 points. And Vince Smith and Adavante Johnson each kicked in 6 points apiece for the Falcons. Story of that first half was definitely the turnover battle. Both teams a little sloppy with the ball early on. That's to be expected early in the season. Pioneers had 8 turnovers, Falcons 12. Big difference in the game is the 12-0 points off the fast break advantage for your Mid-American Pioneers, or Rocky Lamar's staple. Always a transition offense team, run here with the Pioneers offense. Try to get a bunch of Utah baskets in the first 7 seconds of the shot clock. And here coming out of start of the second half, looks like it's going to be Pioneer basketball. Same starters for both groups. Trey Brown gets the ball inbounded from Cameron Brady, and we're underway in the second half. Falcons come out in a zone. That's a change from the first half. Trey kicks it to Darnell Miller on the right side. Pioneers start their crossing action with the bigs. Pedro Lops catches it in the high post. Back to Pedro after he kicked it out to Anthony Brown. He's going to spin to the left side, and shot blocked by Ishmael Hook. Falcons back the other way. Trey Brown, great job cutting off his man, showing hands, avoiding picking up his 3rd foul early in the second half. Offensive rebound by Devon Brown, but that ball was stolen away and then batted around and deflected and out of bounds off the Falcons. Ultimately, it's going to be Pioneer basketball. Looks like KCC is going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Early in the season, sometimes zone offense can be a struggle. Teams haven't seen much of it yet. You spend 90% of your time working your man-to-man stuff. Cameron Brady and Pedro Lops are going to X in that high post and short corner. You get the ball to Cameron Brady at 15 feet, put 2 points on the scoreboard. He's got 12. And that's his sweet spot, 17 feet and in around that elbow. Almost automatic. Falcons back the other way. Jackson Hall swings it across the top to Vince Smith. Vince comes off a double ball screen, and then a popping Ishmael Hook has it at the top of the key. He's going to probe, tries to enter the post, and stolen away by Cameron Brady. Pioneers back the other way. Anthony Brown splits 2 defenders, gets all the way into the lane, draws contact, and he's fouled on his floater. He'll go to the line for 2. Turning defense into offense, a steal by Cameron Brady on the post entry pass. Pioneers run the other way, and before you got to run anything, you've got an all-conference player at the line shooting 2 free throws. He knocks down his first one. For as great a shooter as Anthony Brown is, he hasn't shot free throws as well as he shoots it from 3 and from the floor, and he's been money at the free throw line here tonight. We hope to see that continue this season. He could have monster numbers if he does that. Shoots it well at the line. Darnell Miller guards the ball at the top. Ices a ball screen, keeps it on the left side. Now he is able to cross. That's Jarice Jordan. Backdoor cut for Jackson Hall. Hall gets all the way to the rim, contested by Lops, no good, but there's Devon Brown again, and he's able to put it in. Ref blows the whistle. Jackson Hall is called for holding Trey Brown in the backcourt. A little bit of token pressure. Now the Falcons will fall back into their zone. They've extended it a little bit here. Nope, they stayed in the 2-3. Cameron Brady catches it in the short corner. Lops dives to the rim. Brady puts it on the floor and has it stripped by Jackson Hall. Hall trying to draw a foul, can't get it done. Deflected by Anthony Brown on a pass to the corner. Falcons will retain possession. With the long arms of Anthony Brown. Gets a ton of steals, all defensive team type of guy. Deflects the pass out of bounds. Inbounded to Hook. Hook has it high and wide on the right side, guarded by Cameron Brady. Comes off a ball screen from Brown. Brown rolls. One dribble to the rim on the right side. Right-handed jump hook is good. He's only 6'3", 6'4", but he's been a presence inside. He's up to 16 points on the game. Trey Brown drives baseline, stops, ball gets kicked out to Anthony. Anthony Brown to Cameron Brady, swings over to Darnell Miller. Darnell shot fake and drives to the rim, and he's all the way to the rim for 2. Been living in the paint. That time able to convert, and Darnell's up to double figures. That's 10 points. Ball stolen away by Trey Brown. Pioneers running the other way. We outnumbers 3-on-2. And Trey Brown on a 3-on-2 drops it off to Cameron Brady, who's cutting to the rim, trying to get a dunk. And Jackson Hall, in good defensive position, slides over in top of the charge circle, legal guarding position, takes the charge. Third foul on Cameron Brady. Just glad to see he's okay. Those are scary falls when you're not able to catch yourself. Put your hands out. But he looks to be okay. It is his third foul, though, so Jake Alexander will check in for him. 57-38 your score, 17:36 to play. Hall inbounds it to Jordan. Jarice Jordan brings it across. Gets to Ben Smith on the left wing. Trey Brown, quick hands, deflects that ball out of bounds. Smith inbounds it to Hall. Hall back over to Jordan. Jarice Jordan comes off high double ball screen. First one by Hook. Splits the second one, gets all the way to the rim with the left hand, and the freshman unable to finish with the left hand over the front of the rim. Bank or dunk, young fellas, bank or dunk. Trey Brown, drive and kick. That's Jake Alexander. His first touch of the second half, no good. Anthony Brown comes up with the offensive rebound, resets the offense. Trey, back to Anthony. Gets 2 feet in the paint, driving left. He's unbelievable that there's no call. A ton of contact in the paint. Refs pass on it. Ultimately, Darnell Miller ends up with the ball. He misses a three-point shot, rebounded by Lobs. Pedro with the offensive rebound. The shot fake and the and one, able to finish through contact. The 12th year senior, Pedro Lobs, able to finish through contact, and he's going to go to the line for one. And Pedro is able to convert. He knocks down the free throw. Not often is your center your best free throw shooter, but a year ago, all-conference player Pedro Lopes was the best free throw shooter the Pioneers had. Shot over 76% on a lot of attempts. What a luxury when you can play a true big that can shoot free throws at the end of games. And Pedro with great defense here, slides over. He's able to stay vertical and cause a miss. Offensive rebound is blocked away by Jake Alexander. Pioneers come up with it. Trey Brown the other way. He shot fakes, draws Jackson Hall up into the air, and he lays it in for a nice two. Great play by Trey. What a sequence. Big block shot, full court outlet, Utah basket, 2 feet, shot fake. Basket's good from Trey Brown. That's Pioneer basketball. Ishmael Hook, ball at the top of the key. He drives left, looks for a step back three. It's stolen away by Alexander, and he's fouled by Jackson Hall on his way to the basket. If this was the association, they might give you a clear path foul, one shot on the ball there. It's not, so we'll just check it up. Sideline out of bounds. Drew Smith checks in. Trey Brown catches the entry pass, top of the key, going to set up the zone offense. Hit Anthony Brown on the wing. Drew Smith, top of the key, works it into Pedro Lopes. Pedro, 15 feet, good extra pass. One more to Anthony Brown, and you can count that. Feet set, on time, on target pass from Pedro Lopes, and Anthony Brown knocks it down. He's up to 17 points in the game. Just talking about Pedro's free throw shooting, it's such a luxury to have a big man who makes good decisions with the basketball, can pass, and make free throws, and Pedro does all three of those. Anthony Brown goes back the other way off of another turnover and lays it in. He's got 19. Then Smith tries to answer quickly, pull up three with 26 on the shot clock, no good. Rebound Anthony Brown. He throws a no-look pass on the break to Pedro. Great catch from Pedro. Lopes was gonna have another easy two, and he's drawn a foul. This one on Devon Brown. That's his fourth, which is terrible news for the Falcons, as he's been huge inside today with 16 points. And he's got a tough task having to guard Pedro and Cameron in the post. That's 5 team fouls now for the Falcons as this lead stretched all the way out, 67-38. We got a 30-second timeout. Stay with us. Pioneer Sports Network, MNUsports.com. We'll be back after this. Back in action here at the Cook Center. Thank you for joining us for Game 2 of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic between the Mid-American Nazarene Pioneers and your KCC Falcons. Trey Brown has the ball at the top of the key. Falcons have gone back into that matchup zone. It looks like they're matched up man-to-man now. Trey gets him into a half-court set. Comes off a back screen from Alexander. Trey hesitates, gets all the way into the lane, finds Alexander on the right wing. Feet set, three's up. Look good, couldn't get it to fall. Good offense from the Pioneers. 2 feet in the paint, kick out three. You'll take that every time. Falcons attacking the other way. Vince Smith, ball on the right wing. Back to Jarice Jordan. Hyacinth left wing, three's up. No good. Rebounded by Marvin Stubbs. They reset the ball to the corner, and a three-point attempt is blocked by Anthony Brown. Cam Brady will check back in, give Pedro lots of breather. Falcons will inbound baseline underneath. Then Smith, ready for the ball. Ref won't give it to him. There we go. Inbounded to Jovens Hythen. Back into the corner to Vince Smith. He drives baseline, drops off a pass to Marvin Stubbs. Stubbs loses it out of bounds. They're going to say it was blocked even though it wasn't. Falcons will retain possession. Quick inbound pass. This one goes into Hook. Pretty jump shot from Ishmael Hook. High hands from the 6'6" guard. Knocks it down. Cuts the lead to 27. Trey Brown has the ball right side. He's going to drive middle. Gets all the way into the lane. Tries a circus shot. No good. Cameron Brady grabs it off the backboard and puts it in. We should give Trey an assist for that. He passed it off the backboard. Nice job there as Pioneers get to 69. KCC with 40, 29-point lead. Hyacinth drives on the right side. Can't get it to go. Cameron Brady sends away a shot at the rim. Drew Smith comes up with it. He's going to take it all the way in. Comes to a jump stop, lays it in off the right-hand side. Strong take from Drew Smith. He's been rock solid today. 2 for 2 from the floor. Couple of steals, couple of rebounds. Played excellent defense. I've loved the minutes we've seen from Drew Smith so far today. Hyacinth drives baseline on Alexander, gets him in the air. Jake gets a piece of it, block shot. No good, gets his own rebound, and then Hook finally able to clean it up and put it in. Long outlet back to Drew Smith. Once again, he attacks hard, comes to that jump stop. Shot fake, gets his man in the air, and he puts it in for 2. Coach Lamar yelling for his guys to go to work on the defensive end because they've been at the rim a couple of times here. Now Vince Smith gets a catch and shoot three in the corner, no good. Rebound Alexander. He's going to slow the pace a bit. Gets to Anthony Brown on the right side. Brown back to Alexander. He kicks it out to Trey Brown. Cameron Brady comes, set that spread ball screen. Brady rolls. Trey gets absolutely crushed in the middle of the lane. No call. Refs tend to swallow their whistle and blow out, so we're going to see a few more of those in the rest of this half. And there, Anthony fouls Vince Smith in no call, but we're going to come away with a steal. Trey Brown wisely chooses to slow it down, and then he finds a hot Drew Smith in the corner, and Drew unable to knock down the three. 73-42 is your score, 12 and a half minutes to play. Jarice Jordan kicks it out to Hyacinth. Hyacinth the Hook. Hook, crossover left to right. He gets all the way inside, drops off a nice pass to Marvin Stubbs. Stubbs can't finish. Rebound to the Pioneers, battered around by Brady, controlled by Alexander. Here comes Trey Brown. And Coach Lamar wants to talk it over. He's going to slow the pace a little bit, let everybody catch their breath, set something up, see if we can execute an offensive set here. 12-10 to play, 73-42 is your score. We'll be back in 1 minute. Here comes return to action. 12 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game. 73-42 lead for the Pioneers. Anthony Brown to inbound. Darnell Miller with ball at the top of the key. Falcons back in their zone. Cameron Brady in the high post. Swings it to Drew Smith. Smith to Miller. Miller to Brown. Anthony Brown turns one down. Hits Jake Alexander. He's going to kick it out. Darnell Miller feet set top of the key. Three's no good. And Alexander crashes hard for the rebound and is fouled by Vince Smith, I believe. The official 6 inches from the play wasn't going to call it, but luckily his partner at half court saw what happened and was able to call the foul. Quick inbounds pass from Miller to Brady. Brady to Alexander on a high-low, and Jake's fouled again. He's going to go to the line for 2. Don't think the Falcons had their defense set, and the official handed the ball to Darnell Miller to throw it in anyway. Pioneers the beneficiaries. They've earned 2 free throws here. Jake knocks down the first. He's up to 18 points. Ref bounces in the ball. Shot number 2 on the way. Jake Alexander up and good. He's got 19. Here comes Adavante Johnson in the Falcons. Johnson, ball left side. He attacks left side. Step back, crossover, goes nowhere. Kicks it back to Hyacinth. Hyacinth for 3, no good on the left side. Rebound Anthony Brown. Darnell Miller, good pass inside to a cutting Cameron Brady for the 2. That's a Utah basket. A great look from Miller. Pioneers off and running. That's what they do best. Anthony Brown guards the ball on the right wing. Ball's entered in to the post. Cameron Brady guards it there. Spin move. Darnell Miller gets a hand on it. Unable to come away with the steal, and Raekwon Fisher able to put it in off the glass for 2. His first 2 of the game. Miller, high ball screen. Nothing doing. Gets it back to him. Kicks it to Anthony Brown. Pioneers get into their crossing action. Alexander unable to handle the pass from Brown. Stolen away by the Falcons. Adavante Johnson on the left corner. Stepped out of bounds when he received the pass, so that's going to be a turnover, Pioneer ball.
Substitution for Kansas Christian, number 3, back in the Pioneers, Pedro Lopes.
Pedro Lopes checks in for the Pioneers. Jake will take a seat, well-earned breather. And Darnell Miller sets the offense. Back in their zone, high-low look. Pedro Lopes at the high post. Cameron Brady short corner, and now they're going to interchange. Brady gets it at 15 feet. Good kick inside to Pedro. Lopes back out to Miller, and Darnell knocks it down. Good inside-out basketball, interior passing, unselfish play from Pedro. Lopes finds Darnell with his feet set on the right wing, and he knocks it down for 3. Lead is now 80-44. Darnell picks his pocket at midcourt, dives on the ball. What a sequence there from Darnell Miller. Knocks down a 3, gets a steal, dives on the ball, throws a spinning behind the back pass, comes up with his own pass, and then puts it in for a bucket. He's up to 15 points in the game. Cameron Brady rebounds the miss at the rim from the Falcons. Long outlet up to Drew Smith. Smith on the left side, drives middle, gets all the way into the paint, shoots it, rolls off the basket. Couldn't quite get it to drop, but it's deflected out of bounds. Pioneers will keep the ball. And Trey Brown's going to check in. And that's going to take us into our media timeout. We're under 10 minutes. Don't know why we don't just play 4 quarters like everybody else, but we'll take a media timeout at the under 10. 82-44 is your score. Pioneers off and running. We'll be back in 1 minute. shout out to Chad Jenkins, SID of the Year candidate and former college baseball player, showing off the arm as he throws a paper airplane all the way up to the upper deck to me. So I can read a little bit of stat sheet here for you. Cameron Brady's got a double-double now, 16 points and 11 rebounds. Anthony Brown's getting close. He's got 19 points, 8 rebounds. Jake Alexander, 19 and 4. And Trey Brown's up to 8 assists and 4 steals. Pioneers set up the offense inside of 10 minutes to go. Drew Smith, ball at the top of the key, running some zone set. Drew drive and kick. Darnell Miller, right corner, three's up. No good, battered around by Lops, comes down with Brady, and he's gonna go up with the and one. Cameron Brady for 2, the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the line for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. That might be a good nickname for Cam Brady, old-fashioned. He's 37 years old, he's married and has 3 kids at home, and he's a heck of a player. I joke, he's not that old, but he does have a lovely wife, Sydney. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Pioneers up by 41 now. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Hyson, ball left side, guarded by Miller. Darnell, good ball pressure, fights over the top of a screen. Hyson drives in the lane, kicks it off the hook, and Hook's shot is rejected off the backboard by Brady. Miller the other way, drops off a great pass to Trey Brown. Trey's shot is blocked at the rim, but Drew Smith cleans it up and puts it in for 2. Hyson brings it back the other way. Oh my goodness. Darnell Miller does an excellent job not getting screened, goes over the top of the screen. He has just as much right to that space on the floor as the ball handler does. Showing his hands, all chest, but a little bit too much contact for the referee's liking. They call a little touch foul. Only 2 personal fouls on the Pioneers this half. I can't complain too much. Jackson Hall inbounds. Adavante Johnson ball, top right slot, guarded by Trey Brown. Johnson probing, gets into the paint, loses his footing, tries to throw a bounce pass to the middle of the floor. It is saved near half court by Hook. Ishmael Hook. Pull up 3 on the left side, no good. Rebound Darnell Miller, and Pioneers are off and running. Miller all the way to the basket. His layup doesn't fall, but Jake Alexander right there doing what he does best, crashing the boards. Offensive rebound put back, up to 21 points in the ballgame to lead the Pioneers. Hyson, ball right side. Guarded by Alexander, swings it to Adavante Johnson. Johnson, nasty quick first step. Attacks, kicks it inside to a cutting, help me out here, Doug, Raekwon Frazier, who puts it in, basket in the foul. He'll go to the line for 1. Nice play there by Johnson to get into the paint, find his cutting teammate for the and 1. Fans at home, I hope you can hear the Birdman, Ryan Robinson, over there whooping away as he does on all opposing teams' free throws. What a presence it is to have Ryan in our gym. Big home court advantage. And he causes the miss there. Frazier unable to knock down the end. Well done, Ryan. Trey Brown brings it across. KCC's fallen into a 3-2 zone now. First time we've seen that. And Anthony Brown raises his eyebrows, looks at the rim, gets his defender off the ground, gets into the paint. Pretty little Euro step in the runner, knocks down Coach Lamar's favorite shot, the floater. 91-46 lead. And it looks like freshman from Great Bend / Gardner, Kansas / Denver, Colorado / Harrisonville, Missouri, Brooks Langer is going to check in for his first college action today. Brooks, obviously the brother of top 10 all-time scorer in Pioneer basketball history, Connor Langer, and son of multi-time state champion head coach Jeff Langer. Langers have been a big part of Pioneer basketball tradition, and we're happy to have Brooks here for another 4 years. And Frazier's able to knock down the free throw, and Brooks is going to check in for Pedro Lops, and Cameron Brady check in for Darnell Miller. Brooks wearing number 15. Freshman is more well put together right now at not a day over 18 than his older brother Connor at 29. Cameron Brady comes up with the rebound. Connor will love that one. He'll text me later. Trey Brown swings it across to Anthony. Anthony inside to Cameron Brady. He swings it out to Jake Alexander. Back to Anthony Brown. Now inside to Cameron Brady, and his shot is, I don't want to say blocked, I'm going to say stripped on the way up, and the Falcons will take over. Here they come, Jackson Hall to Hook. Hook 3 on the way from the left wing. He got it. Good looking stroke there from Ishmael Hook. He's up to 13 points in the ball game. Anthony Brown, left wing, trying to probe against this zone. Gets it back to Trey at the top of the key. Now Langer gets his first touch, right wing. That ball was deflected, I think. The official is saying it was deflected once by the defender and then again by Trey Brown on its way out, and so it'll be Falcons basketball. Couldn't see that second one from up here where I'm standing. I'll believe him. He's a bit closer. Adamante Johnson has the ball up top. Pietro Munari, all the way from Italy. Freshman checks into the game, seeing his first action. What a great kid. Excited to see these freshman guys compete. And Langer guards Hook at the top of the key. Now inside, Frazier. Frazier kicks it out, trying to find Jackson Hall on the right side. Unable to. Ball's going to be batted out of bounds. Pioneer basketball. Just under 7 minutes to play. Drew Smith's going to check back in. And Langer inbounds it to Drew Smith. Drew probing against the zone. Back to Brooks. Trying to get it back to Drew Smith. Not on the same page there. Falcons will take over. Adamante Johnson brings it across, throws it to Ishmael Hook. Johnson enters it into the post to Devon Brown, who's had to sit a long time with foul trouble. He's back in. Best scoring presence inside for the Falcons tonight, in the post anyway. And they're going to inbound it to him. Brown swings it out to Hook. Hook into Frazier. Frazier travels, no call. Misses the shot, and good defense by Langer, rebounded by Cameron Brady. Brady, full court outlet to Munari, who's able to catch it in a contested area under the goal. A lot of hands around that ball, couldn't quite finish. Drew Smith guards the ball now. And Munari was guarding Jackson Hall at the top of the key, who shuffled his feet. That's a travel. Pioneers will take over. 91-50 is your score. Line change here for the Falcons as they're going to send in 5 new. 5 players we have yet to see in tonight's ball game, I think. Let's see. And here comes Munari running the point now. Adriano Ibarra checks in for the Pioneers, his first action. Freshman from Dodge City. He's got the ball now. Adri drives to the middle of the floor, kicks it back to Jake Alexander, who shot fakes, slithers his way into the basket, and he's got a basket up and good. That's 23 points now for Jake. 93-50 your score, 5.5 minutes to play. Falcons drive it in, kick out to the right wing, guarded by Langer. Now Alexander guards the post, face-up jumper. No good. Rebound by Munari. Pietro outlets it to Drew Smith. Smith pushes it. He's going to take a pull-up 3, and he got it. Drew Smith in transition. Pull-up 3. He's in double figures now, and that gives the Pioneers 96. Munari guards the ball on the baseline. Good defense. Ref disagrees. I've disagreed with this particular official a lot tonight. He's going to call Pietro for a little bump foul. And give Drew Smith and Jake Alexander a hand as they exit the game. And Aiden Michael, junior from Ottawa, Kansas, and Mark Trujillo, the sophomore from Kansas City, check in for the Pioneers, seeing their first action of the evening. And right away, Trujillo involved in a ball screen, fights over the top. Tough shot there. Pull up at the elbow is good. Washington with the basket there. Langer, ball on the right wing, swings it to Munari. Munari to Mark Trujillo. Trujillo sits in the corner. Ibarra back to Langer, back to Ibarra. Aiden Michael catches it in the corner, hits a cutting Munari in the middle of the lane, who couldn't get the floater to go, but gets his own rebound. Put back is no good. Mark Trujillo with a putback attempt, couldn't get it to drop. Here come the Falcons. Washington, coast to coast. Shots deflected out of bounds by Brooks Langer. Ref missed it, and it's going to be Pioneers' ball. I wish he didn't miss it because Langer should get credit for a block there. But regardless, we'll take the basketball. Munari brings it across. Swings it to Trujillo against this zone from the Falcons. High post, kicked out to Langer. Good pass by Aiden Michael. Shot's a little short. Rebounded by the Falcons. I think that's Washington again, going coast to coast. Gets all the way into the lane, draws a foul. They're going to say the foul occurred on the floor, not in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
And KCC will inbound baseline underneath. Aiden Michael guards the ball. Now handoff in the right slot. Shots up, no good. Good defense by Ibarra. Michael with the rebound. Munari pushes, finds Langer on the right wing. He's going to attack left side, gets in the middle of the lane, and floaters up and good. And his first 2 points of his college career. Brooks Langer for 2. Gives the Pioneers 98. We talked about it earlier with Anthony Brown, but if you can shoot the basketball, and Brooks can, scored a lot of points in his high school career, all-state player from Missouri, then your shot fake makes you that much quicker because it's got to be respected. And he shot fakes there, gets in the paint, scores a basket. Good defense inside by Aiden Michael. Trujillo's going to push, tries to find Ibarra. Pass goes there and out of bounds. Trying to play fast. That's what the Pioneers want to do. Freshman guard from Gardner, Kansas, Kellen Keyser's going to check in. Kellen had a really strong preseason. Pioneers are excited about his future and his first action of the game tonight. It's number 30 in white. And we're going to take a quick timeout. We got 3.5 to play. 98-52 is your score. Game 2 of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic. Stay with us. Watch these freshman guys get a chance at their first college action, and we'll be back right after this. Well, and the Pioneer fans who paid for their price of admission tonight got a little bit more than they bargained for. We're seeing that little dance number from Coach Lamar in the timeout. 3.5 minutes to go. 98-52 is your score. Falcons on offense attacking. Mark Trujillo guarding the ball. Backdoor cut out of the corner. And a drive-in kick left wing. Three's up on the way. No good. And Aiden Michael boxing out. It's going to draw the player control foul. Inside position there from Aiden. Good play. And for the rest of the ball game, both teams will be shooting on any foul calls. We are both in the bonus. 9 team fouls for the Falcons, 6 for the Pioneers. Aiden Michael will go to the line for a one-on-one. Aiden, two-sport athlete here at Mid-America, also is a pitcher on the baseball team. Knocks down his first foul shot. And Aiden goes 2 for 2, pretty stroke at the line. That puts the Pioneers over the century mark. 100 points in the ball game. Just about 3 minutes to go. Trujillo guards the ball, top of the key. Kellen Keyser fights over the top of the ball screen. Kicked out to the short corner. That's a tough shot. Rebounded by Pietro Munari. Munari's going to push. Pioneers are running. Got numbers. Munari drops it off to Trujillo. Couldn't handle the pass. It's deflected, but he comes up with it. Still fighting for it, I should say. And there's about 6 sets of hands around the ball, and the last touch by the Pioneers. It'll be Falcon basketball. And Adriano Ibarra back in the game. That's 44 in white for the Pioneers. Munari guards the ball at the timeline. Tries to ice the screen. Good defense on the help side there. Langer jumps straight up, rule of verticality. Tough to score over that. Legal guarding position, forces a miss. Pioneers the other way. Mark Trujillo with the skip pass. Langer in the corner, drives, tries to kick it back to Aiden Michael. Michael couldn't handle it. Falcons coming on the fast break, and hard take to the rim. A lot of contact. I think the foul might have occurred on the floor. Doesn't matter. We're going to shoot foul shots either way. Munari called for the foul there.
That's his second personal.
1-and-1, foul shot, first one's good. Washington at the line, chance for 2. And he got both, so he's got 4 points in the game now. Munari brings it across against full court pressure. Handles it just fine. Now to Ibarra, top of the key. He finds Langer in the paint. Langer baseline run, met at the rim, and a lot of contact there, no call. Falcons rebound, they'll push. Washington gets to the elbow, pull-up jumper. He got another one, now he's got 6. Washington, excuse me, not Walker. Aiden Michael has the ball top of the key. He drives and kicks, finds Ibarra in the corner, too strong. Rebound, Falcons. Minute 45 to go here. And Javarius Washington has played about 2 minutes and has 9 points now. Been a spark here late in the game for the Falcons. Could be a bright spot for them heading forward. Kansas Christian College, very successful at their level in the Christian College competition. Been in the national tournament several times here of late. Lots of 20-win seasons, a very competitive team in their division, their conference. They have a bright future ahead. Again, coming off a 20-point win in their first outing in Nebraska. And a great pass here from Washington as he drives, gets into the paint. Finds a cutter around the rim. Unable to convert, but draws a foul. And we'll have 2 free throws here.
That's his third.
First free throw is no good. Kellen Keyser to check back in for the Pioneers. I'll tell you what, for it being a 41-point game and 9 o'clock on a weeknight, it's pretty loud in here when these free throws are up. Pioneers fans are excited to be back in the arena. It's been too long. Students all across the way, upstairs in the bleachers, getting loud. 1 for 2 at the line. Cuts the lead to 40. Munari crosses half court, hits Kellen Keyser left side. Kellen attacks, finds Michael short corner. That's his shot. And it hits 7 different parts of the rim, but he gets the soft shooter's touch, and Aiden Michael's got 4 points with that short corner jumper. Washington drives in the lane, gets the ball deflected out of bounds. Again, we'll see both of these teams in action tomorrow night as KCC will face off against Sterling College at 5 p.m., followed by the final game of the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic between the Bellevue University Bruins out of Omaha, Nebraska, and your Pioneers. That game will follow 7 p.m. scheduled. It probably will be a few minutes later than that. And stick around for the all-tournament team and the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Character Award at the conclusion of Game 2 tomorrow night. Brooks Langer drives all the way in, finds an open Keyser in the corner, unable to knock down the shot. Pioneers retain possession, baseline out of bounds. Munari inbounds. Gets it right back in the corner. He drives baseline. Pretty move, step through on the corner, and Pietro Munari able to put it home for his first 2 points in a Pioneer uniform. Well done, the Euro step from the Italian stallion, Pietro Munari. The Pioneers are going to go ahead and finish this one comfortably. 104-60 is the score. No need to shoot. Shot clock's off. Officials pleading with the defense not to press, not to foul. Let's all get out of here safely and return tomorrow. Have an excellent competition for both of these 2 groups, 5 p.m., 7 p.m. Thanks for being with us on the Pioneer Sports Network, MNUsports.com, and MNU Sports YouTube channel. Pioneers victorious. They move to 1-0 on the season, a 104-60 victory. Big performances from Jake Alexander, Anthony Brown, Darnell Miller, Cameron Brady, and Trey Brown. And we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll see you at 5 and 7, where we conclude the Jeff Uphouse Memorial Classic. Thanks for being with us.